Good morning, students. Today's lesson, Economics second lesson, Employment in India and Tamil Nadu. You know very about employment. Is it correct? The employment is very important aspects in our country as well as in our state. You know our state is Tamil Nadu. Let us see the learning objectives. To know the employment structure in India. Then understand the organized and unorganized sector. Understand the distinction between public sector as well as private sector. Understand the changing employment pattern. To appreciate the case study format. Let us see the introduction. Do you know the basic needs? Is that correct? Our basic needs are food, clothes and shelter. But in the present world, one or more essential need has to be added in this list. What is this? The employment. To survive in the world, we all need employment to earn money. Those who are engaged in economic activities in whatever capacity, high or low, are called employees. Once again, I repeat, those who are engaged in economic activities in whatever capacity, high or low, are called employees. People who employ these workers and pay rewards for their work are called the employers. People who employ these workers and pay rewards for their work are called the employers. Labor force of the economy is the number of people in the country who work and also capable of working. So we take the age group of 15 to 60 years for the computation of workforce. So the persons who are less than 15 years are considered as children, and persons who are crossed 60 years of age are excluded as they are not physically fit to undertake productive occupation. So we take the age group of 50 to 60 years for the competition of workforce. So under the age of 15 years is adult. So after the 60 years, not physically fit to undertake productive occupation. Let us see the employment structure in India. The nature of employment in India is multi-dimensional. So the economy is classified into three sectors. The first sector is primary sector, or otherwise call it as agricultural sector. The second one, secondary or industrial sector. Third one, tertiary or service sectors. So there are three sectors: primary, secondary and tertiary sectors. So the primary sector consists of basic production, for example agriculture, forestry, mining, fishery, etc. Secondary sector, production of goods, where we get the goods from the primary sector, for example industries. Third one, tertiary sector, come under the category of service sectors. Teachers, lawyers, engineers come under the category of tertiary sectors. So the economy is classified into three sectors: primary, secondary and tertiary sectors. Let us see the types of employment. So there are two types of employment. One is organized, another one is unorganized sector. The first one, organized sector, is very important sector, because the organized sector is one that is incorporated with the appropriate authority or government and follows appropriate rules and regulations. So in this particular sectors we have to follow rules and regulation. In short, organized sectors are those which are deliberately planned, designed, and duly sanctioned by competent authority. They are formal by nature. So, in India, employees of central and state governments, for example, banks, railways, insurance, industry, and so on, can be called as organized sectors. So, or both state and or as well as central come under the category of organized sectors. These sector works according to certain rules and regulations given in the law. So, some organized sectors followed some former processes and procedures. So, the organized sector gives a good salary, fixed working hours, paid holidays, and provides medical allowances and insurance also. So, organized sector also come under the category of fixed. Next, we come under the category of organized sectors. So, first one is organized, second one is unorganized sector. In that particular unorganized sector is the economy characterized by the household manufacturing activity and small scale industries. So, mainly depend upon household manufacturing and small scale industries. Here, the jobs are very low paid and often not regular. Mostly they do not have paid leave, holiday leave due to sickness and so on. But when we are seeing the organized sectors, certain rules and regulation followed by government as well as central government, but good salary, fixed working hours, paid holidays are there. But here, do not leave paid leave, holiday, leave due to sickness and so on. So employment is not secure. When there is no work, people are asked to leave the job. If you want leave means you go. That's all. There is no money on that particular leave day. So this is come under the category of unorganized sector. In that particular unorganized sector, the employment terms are not fixed and regular. They do not enjoy any special benefits or job security. These enterprises are not registered with the government. Let us see the public sector versus private sector. Economic activities are classified into public and private sector based on who owns assets and is responsible for the delivery of services. According to the assets and is responsible for the delivery of services only, we have to divide it into two categories, public sector and private sector. In that particular public sector, local government, central government, nationalized industries. And private sectors is divided into unincorporated, incorporated, and franchises. Unincorporated is divided into sole trader and partnership, and incorporated is divided into private limited company and public limited company. Let us see the differences between the public sectors and private sector. Public sector is mainly come under the category of service motive. Then government owns the assets, then wages are paid by the government. Then private sector, the motive is mainly profit. Then private individuals own the assets. Wages are paid by the owner of private enterprises. For example of public sector as well as private sector. Public sector NLC, Neyveli Lignite Corporation. Then SAIL, Steel Authority India Limited. Then BSNL. Then private sector TVS Motors, Ashok Leyland, Tata Steel and Industry. Let us see the employment pattern. In this employment pattern, recent years there has been a change in the employment pattern, and this has helped the employers to develop more flexible working patterns among their employees. Why? Because some trends are followed. The trends are increasing self-employment, firms using fewer full-time employees and tending to offer more short-term contracts. Third one, there has been a growth in part-time employment. So this is maybe due to lifestyle of the people. So these trends come under the category of employment pattern. So the employment trends in Tamil Nadu. So the agriculture, despite a sharp decline in gross domestic product (GDP), continues to be the largest employer in Tamil Nadu. This is because the non-agricultural sectors are yet to generate enough employment to affect a shift of labor force. Most of the employment growth in Tamil Nadu has been contributed by the unorganized and informal sectors. So in our states, mainly depend upon unorganized sectors. So for example, here given as a case study of employment in Irvalpattu. So Irvalpattu is located in Viluppuram district. So Viluppuram district is in Tamil Nadu. So what is happening in the employment scenario can be understood not only from the national or state level, but also from the study of the village economy. So we will take one particular village. So that particular village is in Viluppuram district. So the village name is Irvalpattu, is one such village in Irvalpattu district in Tamil Nadu. This village has been studied for more than 100 years by many scholars. This village is also called Slater village. So the village name is Slater, as Gilbert Slater was the first scholar working in the University of Madras to go with his students to study this village in 1916. Over the years, many scholars surveyed the occupation of villagers and collected many more details of each person in the village. So in 1916, so in that particular period, they organized and collected more details from that Irvalpattu village in Viluppuram district in Tamil Nadu. It was clearly observed that the government brought social security awareness among the people of the village through primary health care, provision of schools and maintenance of public distribution system. Though this village underwent many changes, it is still dependent on agriculture as the main occupation. See the table given in your book. Okay, in that book, given as employment details of households in Irvalpattu in percentage. So the occupation percentage of household 1981 and 2008. Here divided into the category of occupation is cultivators, agricultural laborers, non-agricultural laborers, all households. In 1981, there are 42 cultivators, but 2008, 33. Agricultural laborers 34 in 1981, but 2008 26, but non-agricultural laborers 1981 24, 2088 41, all households 100. Let us see, in 1981, out of 100 families, 24% were engaged in non-agricultural laborers. In 2008, the number of families engaged in such employment increased to 41%. During 1981 to 2008, the promotion of families engaged in agriculture has declined from 34% to 26%, both as agricultural laborers and as cultivators. Now let us see the recap of this lesson. Employment in India and Tamil Nadu. Labor force is the number of people in the country who work and also capable of working. Structure of employment denotes number of workers engaged in different sectors of the economy. Then organized sector provides job security and other benefits like insurance to its employees. Public sector means government undertaking. Employment pattern changes due to lifestyle of the people. Thank you.